Houston is often hailed as one of the most attractive cities to live in the United States. As one of the country's fastest-growing metropolitan areas, it offers a lower cost of living compared to other major cities, abundant job opportunities, and a vibrant entertainment scene. From world-class museums to diverse culinary options, Houston has plenty to offer its residents, making it an appealing place to call home. However, while Houston is frequently described as a great place to live, it also faces significant challenges when it comes to crime. Despite its many advantages, Houston ranks as the 10th most dangerous city in the U.S. out of hundreds of cities nationwide. The city struggles with a high rate of violent crime, with an incidence rate of 11.35 violent crimes per 1,000 residents. This means that, while many neighborhoods in Houston offer safety and comfort, certain areas remain troubled by persistent violence. One such area is Sunnyside, a predominantly African-American community located just south of downtown Houston. With a population of over 177,000, Sunnyside has become notorious for its high crime rates, which have continued to rise in recent years. In fact, Sunnyside has one of the highest crime rates in Houston, with 92 crimes per 1,000 residents. This means that the chances of becoming a victim of crime in this neighborhood are roughly 1 in 11. The most common violent crimes in Sunnyside include robbery, assault, and, to a lesser extent, homicide. Much of the crime in Sunnyside and Houston as a whole is driven by gang activity. Organized gangs operate not only in lower-income neighborhoods, but also extend their reach into affluent suburbs and small towns. In Houston, gangs have a pervasive presence, even infiltrating local schools. According to reports, more than a dozen gangs are actively operating in the city, making it a hub for criminal networks. Houston's position as a major port city and transportation hub has tragically made it one of the leading cities for human trafficking in the United States. It is often said that Houston has more brothels than Starbucks locations, a stark reflection of the deep-rooted issue. A quick internet search reveals that Houston consistently ranks at the top for human trafficking cases in the U.S. Recent data indicates that more than 300,000 people in Texas have been victims of human trafficking, with at least 80,000 of those being minors forced into sexual exploitation. Many of the victims trafficked through Houston come from regions such as Asia, Central America, and Mexico. Traffickers use a range of tactics to ensnare their victims, from physical violence to psychological manipulation, often luring young boys and girls with false promises of a better life, or through feigned romantic relationships. One of the city's most notorious locations for prostitution rings is the intersection of Bissonnette and Beechnut near Beltway 8, where illegal sex trafficking activity is rampant. Law enforcement has made significant strides in dismantling trafficking networks in the city. One prominent case involved Larry Lewis, who was sentenced to 40 years in federal prison for sex trafficking and transporting multiple women across state lines to engage in prostitution. Despite such successes, the fight against human trafficking in Houston remains ongoing and complex. Another significant challenge that Houston faces is its vulnerability to extreme weather, making it one of the most disaster-prone cities in the United States. A survey revealed that around 57% of Houston residents have considered relocating, largely due to the area's frequent exposure to severe weather events. For Houstonians, emergencies have become an almost routine part of life. The city has been battered by a series of devastating storms over the years. In 2008, Hurricane Ike caused widespread destruction, and in 2017, Hurricane Harvey brought unprecedented flooding to the region, displacing thousands of residents. More recently, Houston experienced a crippling winter storm in 2021, and in July 2024, Hurricane Beryl struck the area, causing widespread suffering. The storm not only knocked out power for days, leaving many without electricity or air conditioning during a heat wave, but also underscored the city's broader infrastructure vulnerabilities.